What's the deal? How's everyone doing? What up, Green?
It's because I'm green, isn't it?
I do have a big candle and a huge wick. Yo, Green, honestly, out of all the streams you mod, I definitely have the best soundboard, right? Yo, honestly, I gotta tell you guys, Green, low key, has the most power in the Forex streaming industry. I think he's literally a mod on every Forex stream on YouTube. Bro, how you banning people on 2 different streams at the same time? How? Same time, ban, you just pop, 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 pop. You just banning everyone. No consequences or repercussions for Green. I love you, bro. We're gonna change your name to Green Everywhere. Most consistent stream hopping? Nah, he's just he's like the God mod. Mod God. It's crazy. But yo, you guys wanna fucking, you wanna stick around on the Forex streams? You better not offend Green. Ban you everywhere. Boy got power. Remember Devious Maga? Yeah, I remember. Yo, why is Calm fucking group calling everyone right now? What's going on? Kieran. Can we sponsor a new phone for Calm? Boy's just... Trying to call you on a Blueberry. Yo, what's going on? Why are you calling people right now, bro? Alright, gang. Everyone enjoying this candle over here? Well, get a good look at it, because we're not going to see this range for a little while. Welcome to the real world. Take the blue pill, and I'll show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. Alright, gang. Let's get into the breakdown. So the daily closed... Hold on, I fucking hear myself breathing. The daily closed bullish, really effing bullish. Our issue is it closed bullish at a resistance, which tells me what? We might make a top wick and range here. But if doesn't mean we can't have a position, we might range for the session here, you see? But we might still range. The overall range, obviously, right, is right here. This is the overall range. Right, so we might drive up to there, reject, and come back down. But in order for us to take buys to drive up to 1971.4, we're going to need to close above this area, above 58, right? And come back down in range, grab some liquidity, respect it, respect 58 on the higher time frames, close above it, and then drive up. Let's see what the smaller time frame, well, I can already, yeah, they're showing a range. Let's just drop down to the 5. Whoa. So let's remove all the drawings. So, got a support. Right. I think we might have sells below here. And how I will look for sells below here, I'll show you in a second. We have a nice resistance here that we've rejected off. You know what? I don't like this. I like this. So if we can tap this area here, if price can break above, if price can break above 1958.817, which is what I was just kind of showing on a daily. Daily's a bit higher, but if we can break up above here. Oh shit! There's a whole bunch of people waiting in the waiting room for Zoom. Shafiq, in love, Tino, what's the deal? Lloyd, welcome everybody. Now let me mute all of you. Thank you. I'll show you how deep we go. Y'all don't be showing me nothing. Right? So. No way. No way are we there already, chat. Alright, let's just... I'll show you what I wanted to get into after. Actually, no, fuck it. We'll rewind the music. Let me just do the breakdown this way I can step away for a second from after the music. I'll rewind it. So, what I want... Stop. This is the lowest attention span ever. It's like, alright, I want sells below here. Oh shit. Zoom people. You know what? Fuck it. Music. Never go back to the topic. You have friends that interrupt you middle of a story and you're like, well, yeah, we'll go back to it, and they start telling a story and then we never go back to the story. I'm that guy. Alright. If we can get this close above here, because we're at a resistance here overall on right on the daily, I will look for us to confirm that we're going to drive up by getting a resistance here and respecting this area and then coming up. It doesn't necessarily have to form like this, but it has to have price action in this way, and it has to show us that it's respecting this area, right? That could also show up in the shape of bullish candles, right? But you can get a weak bullish candle instead of that bearish candle. You can get a candle like, oh, whoops. You can get a candle like this, weak bullish, right? And then if you break these lows, come down here and then flip. This is what we'll take, right? You can't. It's possible for you to get this bullish candle and still come back in range down here, grab liquidity, and then drive. What I want to see is the overall respect of this area once we're above there. That's numero uno. Why do I want to see that? Because I believe there's a high chance that once we do close above here, and once we do make this bottom wick, right, we start pulling back, making a bottom wick for our drive up, we might, I think there's a high chance we don't come back there, right? I think we come down like this. And if this happens, right, if we can do this, and we can come down and close below here, and the same way respect this area, price action wise, right, and not come back, close above it, we can look for sells to the bottom of the range as we start breaking down here. Like I said, it doesn't necessarily have to form exactly these candles, but the price action has to show us that we are respecting this area, right? And that we are grabbing liquidity right here, and that we're breaking previous support right here, right? So price action has to show this. Also, if we end up closing above there like I was just showing, if we close above there and we come down here and we never form a support, right? If we don't, oh, whoops. If we don't establish a support, then as soon as we come down and close below here, I'll be off the rip. Off the rip right here to continue heading down. Okay? Otherwise, we should have some sells somewhere above this area. Let me look back left and let's see where we have our level here. Okay, look, so we've tapped this area, we've closed, right? We never closed above there, but price action has led us to grab liquidity at this area, right? I think if we come down here and close below here, I'll be looking for sells off the rip after grabbing liquidity here. It would also fall in line with the daily holding resistance by closing at it and coming down. So let's see how we start forming here. See, look at that rejection. If we can come down here and find some kind of support, as I drew a little bit earlier, right? Below this area. Look at that. You closed below there too, I think. Right? Yeah, you closed below there. So maybe a top wick and we can start coming down. If not, we'll look, like I said, we'll look for buys about 58,817 if it can respect support here and drive off of it. If not, we'll be off the rip above here. Anything above 60.17 is off the rip. Do you still believe this was the top wick for the monthly? What do you mean still believe? We believe that overall this is a top wick being made for the monthly, right? Yeah, I think we'll eventually flip here bearish. The way the monthly's been rejecting here, right? I think we'll flip bearish here. Cuz like don't forget, look, we're coming back down in range, but it's happened before. Right? You have to understand, these wicks were once bullish candles. Right? On the monthly. I mean, I'm not guaranteeing it. If it don't, we don't. But you have to understand, these wicks were once it came down here, it was like this, right? This is what it looked like. And then it just flipped, right? And it flipped. This was a bullish candle at one point too, like this. And then it flipped, look. So that's what we're doing right now, right? It's pulling up here, but it can flip at any moment here. And we did close below this area. So I would expect a top wick, a rejection maybe somewhere around here. But this is a monthly time frame. This is for the next 3 weeks. This candle is going to be playing out here. It's not just tonight, right? Next 2.5 weeks, this candle will be playing out. So price action says yes, but if it closes back up above, we'll look for buys, right? On the next month overall. But in the grand scheme of things, I mean, we don't really care based on the fact that we only have 2 hours here and we have a limited amount of time. Take advantage of it. So it's good to be aware of where you are in the higher time frames. But we really care about the next 2 hours. Get back to the stream here. Sorry if I missed your comments. I just didn't see them. Green changed his name to Mod God. Because it's true. That shit is... It's facts. Hey, it's hard to argue with reality. It is what it is. I mean, if you argue with reality, you're... Might as well commit you. Step up. Thank you for being here. Can you explain liquidity in short terms? It's a bunch of orders sitting there waiting for the market to activate them so it can drive the other way. What you just drew out, it's done on the 1 hour. Okay. I don't know where. Not outside our ranges. It hasn't. Went from a millionaire to a thousandaire because of Forex. If you give me your account, do the same thing. That's, man, that's Paul's job. That's what Paul does. Guy, trying to make Paul unemployed here. Well, we know the next month's unemployment numbers are going up. Bill's in the house. Taking everybody's shit. Has been driven up for too long. There's no such thing as too long, too short. It can go as long as it needs to. Wherever the banks... Oh, I said the word. Banks. Ooh, spooky. Wherever the banks need the price to go so they can get their rate, so they can get their exchange, so they can get their price. Yeah, chat, drop a like, sub to the channel. Let's continue the winning streak tonight. Let's continue the like streak, the sub streak. Green who? All right. At 30 closing dojo, might get a bottom wick and come up. If it's closing, if it's gonna close out, you got 2 minutes. Met a guy in Telegram today. He said he lost 30K into. Is there like a guys meeting place on Telegram? How did you meet him? Looking for male, 2 years experience, at least 5 digits down. Oh, matched. We got a match. What do? You swipe right? Right. Oh shit, he's down 6 figures. Swipe right on this guy. It's a good mod, tragic ending. Yeah. It happens. 30K is a lot of money? Yeah, you telling me?
American Express got a hitman looking for me.
Know what I'm saying? Ilyan Kirillov. The situation here? Well, everything's a situation. My MetaTrader day starts at 0000 hours. And my TradingView day starts at 1 a.m. And have different 4-hour candles on both apps. Which should I respect? They're both valid, right? They're both valid, but I like okay, so it's not the MetaTrader, it's your broker, right? It depends on your broker. Your broker has a different rollover time. That's all. That's the only difference. So only the 4-hour candle and maybe the daily will be a bit off. Every other candle that's smaller, the 1 hour and smaller will be the same, right? And what I have to say about that is they're both valid, but I like the one here on Oanda. It's not TradingView, it's Oanda that I'm looking right here as the broker on trading. I like this one better because we get a 4-hour closure during the stream. Both are the same broker, that's impossible. Your broker runs on one rollover time. Can't have different rollover times. You're missing something. Your broker offers MT5 and TradingView? What broker is that? Kanashiwa? No, it's Konnichiwa. Since green is gone, we need another mod. That's not up to me no more. We got mod god in the house. Matter of fact, he runs a mod company. If you got a stream and you need a mod, you hit him up and he sends you a mod. They don't take mods. They train new ones. You know what I'm saying? They train mods. Morning, Wix. What's up, dude? What up? Where do the Red Bulls play? Are they like MetLife Stadium? Is that where they play? Or the Yankee Stadium? Where do they play? You want to know? I can give away my age right now. I went to a Red Bulls game when they were the Metro Stars. And Tony Niola was the goalie. Search that up. I bet shoes weren't even born. All right, coming down here, coming down, coming down. I really would like it if this closure here could happen at the 4-hour close. But yeah, that's why I was saying, that's why I like the 4-hour, because we get the 4-hour closure right in the middle of our stream. That's why I like this one. It's a lot of information in a 4-hour close. Red Bulls Arena, they got their own. That's how you know I haven't been in New York in like a decade. Well, no, I was there like a little while back, but I haven't lived there in over a decade. Money hour flipping the floor. What's money hour? The floor, right? Close below here. Top wick on the next four would be nice. Is it too late to get in a sell? Well, I'm not in a sell yet. For me, it's too early. Shouldn't the 15 wick fill though? Right now, you mean up, fill up? Because right now I see the 15 closed with no bottom wick, so I'm expecting this to close bullish. The issue is the 30. It's not the issue. I mean, the reason we might drive here is the 30, but no bottom wick here, right at a support. I think we're going to close bullish on this 15. Don't even learn about pattern recognition. Just show up. Your mind, your brain works in like mysterious ways. It automatically recognizes things if you see them over and over again. Trust. What's the deal, Sid? Yeah, that's what pre-K trading looks like. That pre-kindergarten, infant, diaper baby trading. That's what happens. Started with multiple pairs. It's not a trick too. I started with like every pair. Like if you could trade it, I probably tried it. I was like, all right, sounds good. NZD, AUD. I used to trade all the NZD pairs, all the JPY pairs, all of the pound pairs, and all of the USD pairs, like all of them. Like, how the fuck you do analysis on that? I'd be like, wait a minute. Was it NU that was bullish? Or was it GJ that was bullish 5 minutes ago for where we were looking for a closure? I was like, wait a minute. I don't remember what pair. And then some people trade the Aussie versus the NZD. It's tough. I remember trading oil and CAD because they move similar. It was just weird. When you take off the tip, bro, no. Nothing is taken off the tip. Off the rip after range 2 breakout or breakout after breaking couple of range. Why does this give you confidence to take as your range 2 used to be too far? Now it's not. Because the way the candles are forming and rejecting. So we can form a range 2 within a range 2 by forming a support and then breaking it. Right, you have a range 1, range 2, but if you form a support here and then break it, I'll consider the range 2 up to that support. We know, Damon. We know. But as we said earlier, right? Like Lee saying, politics, never let a good crisis go to waste. Never let a good troll opportunity go to waste. So we don't care what you meant, right?
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
We only care what you wrote. And you wrote tip. So, trolling opportunity taken advantage of. You're at it. Team Cell. Oh man. We got 400 watching, not even 100 likes. What are you guys trying to say right now? What are you trying to tell me? Seen an ad about a broker that trades cacao. Coco? You talking about Pablo? Pablo be trading all the cocoa. Fuck up. I like the fucking stream. These deadbeats. My bad. Sorry. No. My apologies. North Korea fires suspected long-range ballistic missile. At who? The water? I hope they fire all their missiles. All at once. Into that water. Word. Like, it ain't news when I go to the shooting range. The thing is, Koreans have nothing else to shoot at, so they shoot at the water. That's how they practice. North Koreans. They know their ass will get dropped. They shoot at something. Got it. Stop loss 1960, 29, shorted hours ago. Oh, you sat through the swap. But you were on a short, right? So you probably made money on the swap. Just out here collecting swap fees. Ballin'. Last 15 of the 4 hour. No top wick. Maybe a bottom wick and a drive up. If we close below here, chat, there's only one way I can take a sell here. If this candle closes below, and you guys already know what the fuck I'm talking about, right? We close like this. This candle has no top wick here, so we ideally want to break that level. So the goal will be to come up here, tap this area, and flip, bearish, fill the range. If this candle can come all the way up, break the previous 5, and flip, we'll have a sell. Until then, ain't shit happening in. Sells to what level? I'm going to be looking to tap these levels right here. 1950. Even lower. Like, I think we could get some 1950. Yeah, 1950 areas, somewhere around here. Yeah, 50.7 looks good. Shorts for 57.96 tight stops. Sure, you might get taken out though right now though. Major support at 54. Yeah, but we won't care by that moment, right? I mean, we're expecting the market to come down, but we're not going to sit there take entries at 54. By the time he gets there, we're either going to have runners or we're going to be done for the day. Tino, they want to know how your business is. Tino's hiding out in his house right now, trying to make sure the cops outside don't hear him. He's got 2 boosted charges in the back. Right? Sorry, gang. I have to answer something. All right. I heard a trader say during Asian range if it looks like a sell buy. Because what you get sometimes is, chat, we're waiting on a 4-hour close here. I'm not taking a position here. Actually. So, yeah, let me address that. If it looks like a sell buy or if it looks like a buy sell, because look what happened here, right? This was looking like a buy, huh? And it was coming up here. Actually, it was like this, right? At some point, this was looking like a buy. And that's why I said if we close above here, there's no confirmation that we're heading up. We're going to need to come back down, respect something, and drive. But it's more likely that we don't, and we end up coming down and driving and closing below here, right? This doesn't give a top wick. What's the range here? Might fill the range before the 4-hour close. Let's see. Top wick or no top wick? Oh, there's another Nav in the house. What up, Nav? Mahmood? I love you, sir. Great you are. Well, I love you too. If it did form a top wick there and broke lows, would you be in on break of lows? Yeah, I was thinking about it the way it's driving, but it made its bottom wick first, right? So I think if we grab liquidity up here at around 1957.5, even higher, 1957.6, and flipped, it would tell me that there's enough volume to drive this candle to fill the range. But first thing it did was make this bottom wick. So what I'm thinking right now is it's creating a bottom wick and range for us to fill on the 4-hour. You see it's creating this bottom wick here. Now, if the next 4-hour can come up, create a top wick, and then close below here, we'll be in off the rip. This is good too. Like the problem with this candle right now, it's respecting this area. And there's another 5 to go in the 4-hour. So we're going to have to wait the next 5 and see what it does. If it drives down, it might drive down and fill the whole range. We don't know, but because I'm not like 70-30, 80-20 here, but like 50-50, then that's why I don't take it. I'm waiting for this 4-hour to leave a bottom wick, and I'm also expecting a top wick on the next 4-hour. If I'm going to expect a top wick on the next 4-hour, on the 5 minutes here, I can expect a pullback, right? Slowly trickle up and then drive down. If that's what we're expecting, why are we going to act against our expectations? Can you check my question? I really appreciate it. What's your question? ML Major League Allbuster. Why I need to break the previous wick and flip? Breaking the previous wick doesn't mean that we'll go back, and the range is a free spot to be filled. No, we would have needed to break the previous wick here on the 5 after grabbing liquidity, which would have told me we have enough volume, range, and direction here to fill this. But it never did that. It made the bottom wick first and rejected and came up bullish, which tells me there's some kind of support there. Support, be supporting, yo. It's a small support, small time frame support. And if the support right now, this 5-minute candle in 20 seconds closes below, it closes bullish, but below 57 dot or 56.98, like this, like it is right now, it's going to tell me that the next candle should fill the range. But if it doesn't, and it closes above it, I think we're going to come up for a pullback on the next 4 hour, the next 1 hour. 3 seconds. You see it's closing below it. So I'd expect this candle now to make a top wick and drive down. Boom, that was quick. Quick ass top wick. You see, and the first thing it does is drives down. But my issue is the 4 hour close. We need the 4 hour to have a bottom wick to indicate that we have enough range to continue down. Closes with no bottom wick, there's not enough range. Bro, Don Vo trade yesterday. He took it after 5-minute news candle close. He waited for the high to break and took the entry. Question is, the ref will go after every news for a quick rip? After major news, yes. You have to understand what's going on, though. You have to understand where the range is for the news, where you're breaking out of that range. And once it makes a high and comes back down, if it doesn't come back down into range and then re-breaks its high, it tends to drive. That's what he was trying to explain to you. Where are you going to put your stop loss if it kicks? If we were to take a trade over here, I would have had it above the overall range here. I would have had it right here. It's not much. It's 33 pips. It looks massive, but it's very little compared to the 60 or 100 pips that you guys are used to trading in New York session. Not bad, right? It would have been a minor 32 pips for about a 70 pip gain over there. No, for about a 50 pip gain. But I wasn't planning on hitting either. Not the full TP, not the full stop. My butt's a beast. He goes to the gym with me. A lot can happen in 7 minutes. So that's what I tell my girl. Does she believe you? Does she take you up on that? He's like, hell yeah, you see 2 kids I got? You may call me greedy. Can I? Alright, greedy. Usually, I only secure like 10, 20 pips. However, I had the same level for that news, and I don't. Maybe I got lucky, but my analysis was to keep going up, and I got 50 pip. W greedy, everybody. Perfect. Now we grab liquidity here for that 5-minute with no top wick. Seven minutes is crazy, Superman. Word. Be all out of breath and shit. Have a smoke break in between. All right, we're gonna have a water break at the 4. We're gonna have a joint break at the 4-minute 20-second mark. Yeah, if you hit the Henny, you don't need to breathe. Fuck breathing. I could hold my breath for 7 minutes on Henny. One minute on this 4-hour chat. Aren't we worried about a new 4-hour closing? We're not worried about it. We know about it. There's nothing to worry about. But we understand that it's there. Is that a Dora the Explorer quote? Which quote? I've never seen Dora the Explorer, but which quote? So I know not to repeat it. Damn, I thought Tino got jacked. Yo, you were standing in the background over there, and it looks like a shadow. I was like, yo, who the fuck is that? Just jumped Tino on stream. Took his took his laptop and shit. Yeah, no, I see you now, but when you were in the back over there, you was like me back in the day. You was like a locked with. You looked like a character from Mortal Kombat that I couldn't select yet. I know it's smoke behind that one. What's happening? Oh shit, Pablo, the Coco trader in here. This question a lot curious. Did you manage to recover your funds from TD? Such an awful situation it has been. Yes, I believe I will. I believe I will recover those funds. Wicks kind of sound like Drake if he wasn't Canadian. Yeah. Oops, Saiba. Looking great. Yes, the 4-hour closed. Ooh, wait. Where do we close? We closed a little bit below it, chat. Yeah. This is nice. Right, the main. So, right here. It's happened here before. We gotta. Oh, man. This is good. Hourly close below the most recent, right? Yeah, close below the overall. The issue here, it's not much of an issue. The thing is, we formed support here, right? So now we got to move this here. And now, any 5-minute closure below 56.81, I'll be in off the rip. Camera's out of focus. Blurry by nature, baby. Yo. Come on, Cam. Need you to focus right now. Hello. Focus, bitch. I said focus. Supposed to show it contrast. My teeth. I got something in there. The fuck? How are we already gone? How is our tape over? Flip that bitch. Yo, can you focus? Man, this camera is worse than the New York session chat. This shit just does not focus. Fuck. Yo, what's going on with you, camera? Fix yourself, fool. Wix 360p? Yeah. You give me too much credit. Wix on fucking antenna right now. Getting that old school roof antenna connection. I'm gonna have to send Wix 12 to the roof right now to hold the antenna during the stream so we get some service here. Honey, grab the ladder. Send the kids up. Yo, Cam, you gonna focus or not? What's the deal? I need you to perform. I don't think this trick works anymore. Don said just smile at the camera. Lie to me. Clean the lens? All right, all right. All right. Yo, if this shit doesn't focus, I don't know what to tell you. We're coming down here, chat. Rejecting. Oof. This shit ain't foggy, it just won't look, because it focuses like this, right? I can put my hands close. And this should focus. Damn, you can see my callus. See that? See, my hands are fucked up. It'd be focusing. Yo, anybody can palm read over here? What's it say? See, it focuses. You can see all them creases and everything. It's trying to pick up the picture in the background. Let's put it this way. Fuck the picture in the background. Yo. Roofer hands. That's not funny, Tone. Let me get rid of this line. It's irrelevant here. I don't know why it's here. Word, y'all thought it was toe picks? Nah, it's callus picks. Palm reading is you'll never have to work for anyone another day in your life. Amen. Shit. God bless you. All right, hold on a second, chat. Yo, Jay, I let you in, but it's been saying joining the whole time. I mean, can we really be this lucky to have a trade every single day of the week for Asian session? We had a trade on Monday and on Tuesday for Asian session, right? Usually enter a trade before 9 p.m. No, I enter a trade whenever it sets up. The thing is, you have to understand market cycles. And in different market cycles, the volume shows up at different times. There was a point where it was showing up for pre-London, and we ranged the whole day here. There was a point where it was showing up right after our stream's over, like 11 p.m. Eastern. There was a time where it started showing up at like 7:30, you know, and then we've been having volume right in the middle of our session. You have to really understand where you are in the market, and time-wise, price-wise, and you have to put those together. Boring sideways manipulate. Yeah, this is the Asian candle movement, side to side, sideways. I see dead candles. Yo, I like that song. I think he did that shit from jail, right? I see dead people. I think that's how he got famous. I think he did like what's his name? Fuck, I forgot. He did an a cappella in jail, came out and got a deal. What's the pair on there? Ben Kuznetsov. That's a Russian last name. Ben Kuznetsov. Sounds like somebody that shit should be on the back of a hockey jersey. He shoots, he scores. Kuznetsov with a hat trick. Akon? No, it wasn't Akon. No, it wasn't Maine. Oh no, it wasn't. You know who it was? Hold on, let me look it up. Yo, I don't know if I can play it here. This might be copyright. Well, fuck it. Where did he do that shit from? Here you go. His name was Tate, Antoine Tate. You guys know what the fuck I'm talking. Antoine Tate. I think that's how he got a deal. Wow, where's that video? I got it right here. Yeah, that boy he's good. That was cringe to watch. Why? He fucking went off the dome. Yeah, remember this? I remember when this shit, like, I seen a bunch of people online making like their own version of this shit. I was like, oh, that's dope. That's pretty cool. And then I looked at who it was by. I was like, oh shit. He got Melody and bars. Yeah, he got it. He got a record deal. Hey, Jonas, remember for 2 months? What do you have? You still have a pineapple or you have an onion next to your name? Oh, yeah, you got a pineapple. A few more months, you have an onion. Oh, 20. Everything is cringe. Yes. Asian session is cringe. That's a W, Jonas. Appreciate you. And it's not, he's at the table too. Nice. Tino, what's the deal? Tina, you're at the clubhouse. I need to see you on Sundays. Got to be at Wix's table. Jack in the house. How are you, my friend? Jack said fuck everything. Broke up with his girl, moved out, dipped on us, just vibing on his own. What's going on, Jack? You guys don't know Jack? Is it a self movement? No, it's a range movement. It's barcode USA. Yo, all right, we need to go back to music. Smokes the kid. Should go hard good time. Yeah, he recorded that track, and I think the actual record isn't as good as when he did it a cappella. When sell, I have to sleep. I don't know. Maybe now. It's 4 hours. Got a top wick. Broke the previous 4 hour. The hours broke the previous hourly. The issue is we're still in a range. This isn't one of those times where I can enter on the wick expecting it to flip. This might just be a bullish closure eventually. Right? Because we don't know. Is the 30 is the 15 here making a bottom wick for us to drive up, or the 30 making a top wick for us to drive down, right? My backup been a lot of pain last few days. Yeah, man. Yo, go talk to Glenn. Glenn's on them perks. I'm expecting a drive down to 50 flat. All right, it goes. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Maybe the next 5? Most volume, usually quarters 2 and 3, but we've been seeing all quarters have volume. This year. Yeah, 420 lasts a lot of time on this candle. No top wick. I'm fine with the no top wick here. We have the higher time frame with the top wick here. It won't matter. This whole thing is the top wick. Come on now. I'm going to take a sell once we break this wick right here. If we break this wick, I'm going to take a sell if this candle starts driving down, but I'm going to manually execute it. All right, so as you start breaking this wick over here, I'll manually execute. If we close below here, I just don't want to get slipped. A lot of volume here. Ideally, it holds for the 5-minute close here. If it starts breaking down below here, I'll take a sell off the rip. Oof. I got in a sell here. Right as we broke this candle low. I'm gonna have my stop right here. Hold on. Right. And my TP is 50 area, 1950 here. 50.8. All right. We broke the lows. We broke the previous candle lows. And we have our liquidity grab, right? Grab liquidity above the previous candle high and now came down, break these lows. Should not come back up above the hourly. And the thing is here, we have really good 4-hour stops. All right, that's my position. And our stops are above this area here. Let me see if it makes sense to have a different area. Oh, that's fine. All right, chat. Give me a minute. I'm gonna go grab my J, and I'll be right back. Getting clapped? Why are you getting clapped? Our total stop here is like 32 pips. You can't get clapped even if you hit full stops. All right. You can have. I'm cool with this. If the hourly closes bullish, but below here, below 57336, I'll still be in there. Right. So we have a lot of chances to manage this on the hourly, and we can have, you know, really minor stops. But I'm gonna expect this to come down after the 4 hours grab liquidity above the previous highs and broke the lows here. All right, give me 1 second. I'll go grab my J and we'll be in there. Oh, whoops, I forgot. Said it's all right if there's a 1 minute rejection. It's fine with it. I'm fine with it. It's only the 1 minute. Now, we know we break these highs, we're in the wrong direction, right? And it's only 32 pips. So you guys should, first of all, you shouldn't be stressing. Second of all, you shouldn't be full margining. Where's my lighter? Why didn't you wait for closure? Because the 4 hour broke the previous 4 hour low after grabbing liquidity above it. So I would wait for that 4 hour low to break. If we break the highs, I mean, I'm going to be looking for buys for the rest of the session, right? If it breaks the highs and closes above there, we'll look for buys. Outside of that, I'm still going to look for sells here. That's ugly 15. The strong liquidity grab on the 15 there. $5,985. Ugly ass 15, yeah. It's an ugly 15, right? Oh, the 15 closed. Well, it closed bearish, no top wick. $39.9. Yeah, 59.9. That's what I have. Are you in this? Yes. What the fuck? How does that happen? It just skips. Yeah, I'm in. As long as you see this on the screen, I'm in. There ain't no 15 pip spread. I mean, it could. I don't know. I don't know what broker they're on. I don't know what broker you're on. 15 pip spread is possible, and you could be getting screwed. I don't know where you're trading. Jack's in the house. What up, Jack? Hold on, chat. I gotta put this out. What are you doing 1 hour? Where are you going? Oh, we had a 30 close bullish, yeah. It might be the liquidity grab for the 30. How much is your commission on a broker for one lot? What? 7. It is 0.7 of a pip. Get out, it's bullish. I mean, I'm gonna stick to my position no matter what you guys say. Like, I'm doing what I know how to do, right? I've been doing this for years. I'm fine with taking a loss. I'm fine with taking a W. I take a lot more W's overall than I do losses, so I'm fine with it, right? If we take a loss, it's gonna be our 10th loss of the Asian session, right? We're after 33 W's, after massive amounts of W's on the New York stream, after massive amount of W's on this stream. Like, next time I can manage risk here, so let's discuss that. If it doesn't drive up here, take us out. If the 1 hour closes below here, below 58.81, stay in here. If it closes above, I'll close. Very simple. Is in a range of people freaking. I mean, it's in a range, but we have really small stops, right? Like, you shouldn't be freaking out. Like, I get it. People over leverage and like 100 pip stop, 60 pip stop, you're over leveraging. It gets tough. But there's absolutely no way that a 30 pip stop should be affecting you. You stream New York session? I'm on almost every New York session. I just show up a little late. Yeah, I show up casually late. I feel like we're in an airplane. Wig's going to crashes. Yeah, well, the plane will crash tonight. I blame it on the blurry cam, chat. It's not me. It's the blurry cam. That's the reason for the drawdown here. Need that closure? The way this has flipped a few times, right? Especially after we started retesting and then flip. I don't know. I don't think so. There's a high probability that it would take us out after it reflipped that. Nice. Nice. I'd rather get fucked up in Call of Duty than in here. But it's all the same. Camera can't take the mega bakes. That's not what it is. That's an ugly 30. Ooh, no top wick here on the 5. Something. I know. I know. I mean, I don't come here. I know, Blue Eggy. I just don't come here expecting to win every time. But I still show up and do what I do. It like there's a lot of shit talk for any loss, any stream, any loss. On stream, my stream, like people take it to heart like it's personal. But yeah, it looks like it's gonna take us out because technically once it's above here, if it's driving, it should fill the range to 61.7. And I was thinking of stops above there, but the most logical stop above there is another 20 pips. And at that point, we're gonna have the 4 hour already. You see, the 4 hour broke the previous 4 hour again. So this is the most logical stop in this case. But if we get taken out, I'll have positions above 60.17. Throw some cheese in there. Can you pay the commission you pay in the dollar for one standard lot, right? For every $10 that I trade, it's ugly for every $10 that we trade I have about $7 that I pay in commission. No, for every $10 trade that I open, right? There's $7 of commission. So if I put in $10, they're gonna take 7, and then that's it. No, Song, you're pumping the volume the wrong way. Why did you go in when it didn't close well? Because we rebroke the 4 hour low. So I was expecting the 4 hour liquidity to fill the range. We had, I'll show you how much. We had roughly 10 pips to fill the range. Oh, to the wick here, 8. All right, chat. It just took me out minus 32 pips. That's less than 1%, chat. W came with the song last time? Yeah. Let me update the record before people go nuts. Loss number 10 on the year. We're in the double digits. Yeah, I'm not gonna have any position till the hourly close. We're gonna have to close above there. But once we do, I might have more positions. Just thought of this, so don't mind me, but record is irrelevant if the stop losses / TP vary in pips, is it not? Yes. At the end of the day, what matters is money, right? What matters is your money. Right? You don't go to the store and be like, hey, here's 10 pips. You give them cash. So that's what matters. The goal is to not over risk in pips in relation to your money, correct? Knowing what just happened, will you take exact same short if the same pattern occurs again? Yes. .02, so you're trading at 20 cents, right? So the broker is going to take 14 cents and the rest is yours. If it comes down the same way again, we get a zucchini here, which is possible. I would take the same positions again. Well, have the same idea. But right now, with the way the 4-hour has pushed bullish, the key here is the hourly close. And as long as the hourly closes above, I'll have buys above on the 5-minute. We're not breaking no highs now. That's what I think. I think it's not gonna break the high here. I think it's might range until London, pre-London. Just because, look, they're printing side by side here, right? If the hourly doesn't close above, which for now it's respecting, might range here and then fly. But if it gives you zucchini, you have all this range from 55 down to 50. Just clean. Should be 1-hour candle. You don't know if it's going to break the highs or not. You just, the key here is to see if it does. So you can't get in here on the hourly now, right? It's not, oh, you took a loss, or you took a loss on a sell. That means it's a buy. Not necessarily. It could still be a sell. It could just be a range for now. Sold more at the top. I'd have to see some kind of rejection here. For example, gold respecting the hourly, right? 30 would need to close bear back in range and below 58.13. And you can kind of expect that to be a top wick at that point for the 4-hour and look for zucchinis. But over here, for now, I think this is the bottom wick for the 15 to fill the range, but I just don't do that. If I take a loss, I'm gonna wait for it to set up. I don't look at it as a range one because at this point we created, right, so we created a range here, right? Then we created a range here, right? So I had this as range 1, range 2. And below here was range 3. When it started fooling, it will drop. Yeah, but I need to see, like I said, I would need to see then a support form below here, and then a break of that support. A support form below 58.817. Similar movement, right? But we need to see a closure, and we need to see some kind of support like this be broken. Close. Whoops. We can close below here. On the next hourly, at some point, I think we can have sells. Again. We can do this. Then I'll take sells again below here. Which means we'll form a support below here, and then we'll break it. But if it forms a support right here, then it's respecting it, and then I'm gonna expect it to come up and retest the highs here before ever coming down. Uh-oh, hold on. Chat, don't feel down if you took a L. Some of you took a W, but don't feel down if you took a L. Look, there's always, let me tell you something. There's always a light at the end of the tunnel. The issue is, well, the question is, are you only going to see it or are you going to be it? Are you just going to see the light or are you going to be the light? There's always a light. Sauce on it's people's rent money, low key, but it shouldn't be your rent money, and it shouldn't be all your money. Lost 1K, made 1K today. I am, let me look. I've made 62 pips today and lost 32. Net of 30. I mean, yeah. $8 commission is allowed on 600 USD. 10 ounce. I don't know what that means. 10 ounce. Only trade what you're willing to. Yeah, I mean, like, you know, all the cliche stuff applies here. But it's obviously different vibes, right? When you win versus when you lose. I mean, I'd rather give you guys a win, obviously. Trading that rent money is crucial. Been there, done that. You know what? I never traded rent money, but I did trade other people's money before, right? And that's the worst. Like, don't ever trade. Like, it was one of the the worst feeling moments of my life. Like, not because like I lost or anything, but because it's you don't understand what it is to enter a position and have somebody call you like 10 seconds later, be like, yo, why'd you enter? And be like, I can't explain it. Either, like, you know, no, it's not the pressure. It's the fact that someone that doesn't give a shit about trading is really asking for an explanation without caring for one, right? I don't know. Everybody made money, but like I was like, nah, I not doing this. $20 seconds for this 1 hour candle to close. Okay, closed above the most recent, not really the overall there, but above the most recent. to see this hit rock bottom. I'm just interested for it to break out of the range. It closed above the most recent. The overall is a bit higher, but it closed above the most recent. Now you want this closing below here on the 5. Currently 1.2% of my account. That lost. The L was 1.2% of your account. So, I mean, I think that was ideal risk on a 30 lot. So you traded at 1.2%. You would have had to trade. So if you had 100 racks, you traded at like a 5 lot. Seller play? No. Not yet. Do you think it's important to trade with a fixed lot or a fixed risk? It doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. What's important is for you to know how much you're risking money-wise, how much you're willing to lose money-wise, and have that reflected by your lot size in relation to the stops, right? So that's the important part. Eventually on the monthly, yeah, I see it. Hey, once we flip on the monthly, we're gone. 1945. Yeah. Still respecting this supporter. I think I'm going to hang out here for the next 15 minutes at around 10:20. I'll call it. Because if we can set up some zucchinis in the next 3-4 candles, I'll be in there. If we can start closing above here, I'll look for it. But right now, we don't have any indication of what it's going to do. The zucchini is just the entry against the bias. It just found a new range and now it's ranging in here. How would a zucchini look like? We're in range 1 right now. Already drew it. We close like this, and then we get our support formed here, and then a celery play down. This will be a zucchini. Right, if we can respect this area, and then a celery play down against, it's against the bias, but with the expectation of the higher time frames driving down and flipping after this low is broken, and this would be now range 1, right? And this would be range 2 with that support formed right here, and anything below this now, below this area, would be a sell. Oops. The hourly's got a bottom wick, flipping here. Closure above 1960 maybe. And let me see. Yeah, if we can close above there, every time we come up here, we tend to drive. So these levels will still be valid, right? Look at that, closure above, just drove, closure above, just drove. This one just drove through. Still closed above over here and drove up here. Closed above, drove. See this, closed above, drove. So we're gonna roughly look for 1962.2 areas. Once it closes above, I'm sorry, 1961.7 areas. Once it closes above, that's your least common denominator, right? And that's roughly 12, 13, yeah, 13, 14 pips is your advantage point once you start closing above. But if you come back down in range and do what I just drew a little earlier for the zucchini, then I'll take sells. Be nice if it could happen now, but if it doesn't, all right. You see right now we're printing side by side. It's ranging now. It's no volume. You need a volume to take us out. Trading is a mental game. Keep your emotions away from it. I mean, yeah, there's no really room for emotions. There's just room for numbers. Chat, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. This ain't gonna be the last loss you can take. And it ain't gonna be the last loss I'm gonna take. Tax cells go to sleep. It's definitely not trading like wicks. You'll drive up and then down. No truer words have ever been spoken. Nipple, I mean Nippa, Ofo. I'm gonna call you Ofo. My bad. It's facts. It'll drive up and then down. I dare you. Print another sideway candle. I dare you. Why you call him Weenie? He's the my god. He's the wad wad. US and Europe institutions working day and night, possibly. They're definitely staying up late right now in London. They got this stream running at the exchange right now. You follow the other guy? What, like on Instagram? Yeah. Yeah, look at what the 5 minutes doing. Scan this. Got a barcode scanner? Beep, 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 beep. I don't think it will. I think London. I mean, we're fucking stuck in a range now. Let's see. One hour breaks the highs. It looks lovely, right? .01, goon. Fucking close my sociopolitical. Yeah. $19.67 next top. As long as we see these closures above 60. All right. All right. Yo, Green, that's right now. It's loud in your house. The kiss to bed. Oh, you waiting on me to call it? My kids are literally laying down in bed, waiting on me. They just walked in here. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for this 30 and then call it. See if we can get some kind of closures. Should. 30 seconds. See if we get a closure. If we get a closure, either a bottom wick or a rebreak of the highs. We'll see. Off the rip, I got to see how it closes. I don't think so. The reason I'm saying off the rip is because you have the 30 closing in 5 minutes, right? I'm expecting some kind of top wick on this, which means a pullback. Now this 5 closes above, it would be ideal, right? You'll have the 30 closing above. You'll have the 5 closing above. We'll look for a bottom wick on the next 30, next 5, and a drive. If this doesn't close above here, then I'll call it a stream. If this 5 minute doesn't close above there. Come on, Lee. Come on. Need a couple things here. A few things. Need a closure above on this candle, and you need this candle to have a top wick. That's number one. Because if it closes with no top wick, that means the 30 here will close with no top wick. Right, so you need a top wick here. You need it to drive a little bit, and pull back, leave a top wick. Then you need a bottom wick on the next candle. Because it's the 30, so I'm expecting 30 pull back. That's why you my God. I never gotta doubt you. It's because I'm my God. Need a new soundbite for you. Yeah, looks like it's rejecting here. What time's the next live? 6:30 a.m. Eastern tomorrow morning on Donvo's stream. 8 p.m. Eastern tomorrow evening on this stream. You'll have another chance to make a mistake, right? And follow Wix's trade. You'll have one more chance. One more chance this week. How often do you withdraw based on needs, percentage, or scheduled? It was before, it was based on need. Now it's based on whenever my broker wants to make my money available. I had a withdrawal last week from another broker. Your boy needs to eat, right? Your boy needs to live. The hourly flip. Driving bearish for now. What, last week's withdrawal? My last week's withdrawal was 10K. Yeah, I'm up less than 10% for the month so far. Didn't I share the link of the trading view chart before? I swear I did before. Apparently, according to his account, Donvo is not withdrawing in ages. I mean, if you do a withdrawal for 100 grand, you don't really need to show up next month or two and be like, I need another withdrawal, right? It doesn't matter when he did a withdrawal. Doesn't matter when I did a withdrawal. Doesn't matter what we made. It's irrelevant. None of it matters. Keep yourself and your family out of poverty, and that's all that matters. All right, chat, hold on one second. I'll be right back. We'll close the stream. We'll start heading out. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna end up ranging. If it drives, it drives. I'm gonna look at the charts for London because I honestly want to see if this 4-hour will pull back and flip. So I'm gonna look at around 1 a.m. and see how the 4-hour closed. If it's outside the range, I'm gonna be trading. Until then, we're just printing side by side here. All right, gang. Call it a stream here. I'll be on in the morning with Don. Just don't overtrade. Don't over risk. Actually, fuck it. Actually, fuck it. No, not about the over risking part. Don't over risk. You can trade as long as you want. Just make sure you're getting your positions. Right? Yeah, I see it driving up. I see it. I see it. The thing is, it would need to close up above here. It would need to come down, break the previous 5 low, and then drive. That's why I think this might just range here. But yeah, that's our session. Thank you for coming through, mods. Thank you, appreciate you, mod god, the mod god of every stream. My mod god got the biggest wrench. Thank you for coming through, Spectral. See, top wick for that previous candle. See if we can flip. Maybe Zucchini's below 675, but it won't be on stream. All right. Have a good night, everybody. I'll see you mañana. See you tomorrow. And just like that, another session is in the books here, chat. Here's your track. Actually, it drove the price today, but the other way, right? It drove the price the wrong way today. We played the song and the price went against us. So I don't know if I trust it anymore. Anyway, but I got trust issues, you know me. Have a good night, everybody. See you tomorrow.